Stand by, we're set. Big long run down the back straight. Race number 4 on the card. Gates fly back, they're off, racing now, high precision, just a stride slow out of the machine. Fantastic going back as well with Pray With You with early speed. It was El Sueno who hit the ground running. So El Sueno shows the way, 3/4 of a length. Brulante is going to settle down second. A further 2 then, we've got In the Clear American Thighs who gets into a nice position. They were followed by High Precision, who's mustered after that slow start, then Absolute Plum. A further length and a half to Pray With You. And at the tail, it's Fantastic. So they're strung out in the back straight. A good 8 lengths covers the field of 7. And in front, it's El Sueno with 800 metres to run. Shows out a neat length, running second Brulante. They were followed a further 3. Then we had American Thighs in company with a High Precision. They were followed next of all to Absolute Plum, Pray With You. A few of these starting to get their skates on. And at the tail, it's Fantastic. So with 500 metres to run, they approach the home straight. And it's El Sueno doing it easy out in front. Doing it easy for Campbell, running second on the outside, Brulante. They were followed by Pray With You, who's made up quick ground. Closer to the fence, it's American Thighs. Then we had High Precision, well back then to Absolute Plum, and Fantastic will have to come down the extreme outside, inside the final 100. And on the outside, Brulante is going to level up now with El Sueno. It's Brulante who hit the lead. Down the outside, Fantastics together with American Thighs. Brulante just in front. They go to the line. Brulante's won, denied El Sueno, another minor placing for him. They were followed in by American Thighs, and then we had Fantastics, Absolute Plum. They were followed in by Pray With You, and at the tail, High Precision. Brulante, number 6, Paul Tapper, Lisa Staples, at 5 to 1. Gets the head down and denies El Sueno. These two sat on speed, and it was just a ding-dong sprint up the straight. 6 goes into the frame. Brulante, good to see Paul Tapper getting a winner here with this new acquisition, a former Victorian, this horse. Boulders a 3-year-old by Epaulet from Made Me Shiver and Uncle Mo Mare, owned by Nicky Jordan and Paul Tapper. Brulante gets the job done. 6 into the frame and wins at start 3 in WA. 5 gets second. That's El Sueno for Brett Drury and Luke Campbell by Dream Ahead from Bar Jars. And owned by A. Smith, Miss H. Palmer, Mrs. H. Palmer, S. Palmer, the CGASM Syndicate, also C. Hotka, P. Ashworth, D. Caruthers and G. Aitken. Third in is the 2, that's American Thighs for Pete Fernie and Tash Faithful by All American from Dan Arena, owned by Andrew Ingalls. Fourth in the 3, Fantastic. Down the outside, Mitch Pateman and Chanel Cooper. 6-5-2-3, a long head by a length and a quarter. The time a very sluggish 1:27.22. They're definitely getting into this ground here today at the KBRC. Race 5 is next, the Demolition WA maiden over the 1,300 metres. And your favourite is Stylin, number 8 at 350 on debut. In the meantime, let's cross down into the yard to hear from Paul Tapper after the win of Brulante.
Thanks, Royce. I'm joined by Paul.